Good morning to all. Today chapter 2. Today we are discuss about electrical machines 1, unit 1. The first one is the problem. Example 3. The coil in figure 1.4 has 250 turns and is wound on a silicon sheet shield. The inner and outer radius are 20 and 25 centimeter respectively, and the toroid core has a circular cross section for 2.5 amps. Find first one, the magnetic flux density at the mean radius of the toroid. Second one, the inductance of the coil assuming that the flux density within the core is uniform and equal to that at the mean radius. Solution. First, we have to find out the radius value. The mean radius is 1 by 2 divided by 25 plus 20. That means inner radius and outer radius value mentioned. So, inner radius value 20 and outer radius value 25. So, the mean value of the radius is equal to 20 plus 25 is equal to 22.5 centimeter. Next, magnetic field intensity, that means H is equal to Ni divided by L. So, already mentioned the problem, 250 number of turns 250. So, current will be mentioned 2.5 amps. Then L. So, the L means 2 pi into 22.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That means circumference of radius 2 pi r. Here 2 pi into r means radius 22.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. The resultant value 442.3 ampere turns per meter. The next, then flux density. So, flux density already mentioned the given data. So, in the next we have to find out the cross sectional area. So, area is equal to radius of core whole square. That means that is equal to 5. So, 25 minus 20 divided by 2 whole square into 10 to the power of minus 4. Then that is equal to 5, it will be simplified 6.25 into 10 to the power of minus 4. Here phi is equal to B into A, that means flux density B is equal to phi divided by A, phi is equal to B into A. So, flux density into area. So, already flux density 1.225 into area phi into 6.25 into 10 to the power of minus 4. The resultant value of the flux 25.04 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Weber. Then L is equal to lambda by I. Then L is equal to N phi divided by I. Then inductance value. So, and then lambda is equal to 0.601 divided by 2.5. Resultant value 0.2404 Henry. That means millihenry. We have to mention here 240.4 millihenry. Then mu is equal to flux density divided by magnetic field intensity. So, flux density already mentioned. So, now we have to find out the magnetic field intensity. The next formula, reluctance of the core. So, L divided by mu into A. So, already L is equal to 2 pi r, 2 pi into 22.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Then mu into A. So, mu means permeability, then A means area of the cross section. So, the resultant value 25,000, resultant value of the reluctance 2599.64 into 10 to the power of 2 ampere turns per Weber. Then L is equal to N square divided by R. Then N means number of turns in the given data 250 whole square divided by, then R means reluctance value 2599.64 into 10 to the power of 2. The resultant value of the inductance 0.2404 into millihenry. The next topic, hysteresis. Consider the coil assembly 1.12 figure. Assume that the core is initially unmagnetized. So 1.12a, magnetizing and hysteresis loop. Okay, first point, a core, coil, assembly and exciting circuit. The next one, if the magnetic intensity H is known as, if the magnetic intensity H is now increased by slowly increasing current I, the flux density will change according to the curve 0a. In figure 1.12b, the point A corresponding to the particular value of the magnetic intensity, say H1. Here x-axis magnetic field intensity, y-axis magnetic flux density. If the magnetic intensity is now slowly decreased, the BH curve will follow a different path. When H is made 0, the core is retained flux density Br, known as the residual flux density. If H is now reversed, the flux in the core will decrease, and for a particular value of H and Hc, residual flux will be removed. The value of magnetic field in the force of the magnetic core. The diagram will be represented for the flux density as well as magnetic field intensity simultaneously improved. That is also called magnetizing effect. Then demagnetizing effect means the point will be A double dash to F. That means demagnetizing effect. Then F2 and E, that means corrosive force. If H is further increased in the reverse direction, the flux density will increase in the reverse direction. If H is now decreased to 0 and then increase the value of H1 and BH curve will follow the path EGGA. So already mentioned the diagram. The loop does not close. If H is now varied another cycle, final operating point A. The operating point A and A double dash are closer together than points A and A dash. After a few cycles of magnetizing, the loop almost closes and is called hysteresis loop. The loop is show that the relation between B and H is nonlinear multi-valued. Note that at point C is the ion magnetized, although the current in the coil is made 0. Throughout the whole cycle of magnetization, the flux density lags behind the magnetic intensity. This lagging phenomena in the magnetic core is called hysteresis. Similar hysteresis loops are obtained by decreasing the amplitude of variation of the magnetic intensity. A family of hysteresis loop, the locus of the tip, the hysteresis loop shown dashed. If the ion is magnetized from an initial unmagnetized condition, the flux density will follow the magnetization curve. In some magnetic core, the hysteresis loop will very narrow. The hysteresis effect neglected for such as BH characteristics is represented by the magnetization curve. The next one, delta max cores. Special ferromagnetic alloys are sometimes developed for special application. The Hysteresis loop, these alloys have shapes that are significant different from the figure. Alloys consisting of 50% of iron and 50% of nickel has BH shown in figure. Cores made up of alloys having the types of almost square BH are known as delta max cores. A coil wound delta max core can be used as a switch. Note that flux density is less than density. The magnetic flux density and hence the current quite low. As the flux density exceeds the result flux density B greater than Br, the magnetic intensity, hence the current increases sharply. This property can be exploited to make a coil wound on a delta max core behave as a switch. Very low current when the core is saturated and very high current when the core is saturated. The next one, hysteresis losses. The hysteresis loop are obtained by slowing varying the current in the coil over a cycle. When I is varied through cycle during some interval time, the energy flows source to the coil core assembly during the other interval of time. Energy returns to the source. However, the energy returned. Therefore, during a cycle variation of I, there is a net energy flow from the source of the coil assembly. The energy loss goes to heat at the core. The loss of power in the core due to hysteresis effect is called hysteresis loss. It will be shown that the size of hysteresis loop is proportional to the hysteresis loss. Assume that no resistance and flux in the coil. Flux, the voltage across the coil according to the Faraday's law. The Faraday's law, whenever a conductor or coil rotating a magnetic field flux in such a way that the cuts the lines of flux and EMF induced in the edge of the conductor. That means average induced EMF is equal to N d phi by dt. The energy transfer during the interval time T1 and T2 is, that means work done is equal to T1 integral of T1 T2 P dt. Power, that means power is equal to voltage into current combination, that is equal to integral T1 T2. Here mention the instantaneous value of voltage and current, that means E and I dt with respect to. Then W is equal to integral of N d phi by dt, I into dt. Here integral phi 1 and phi 2 Ni d phi. Then flux density, then flux equal to B into A, flux density into area. I is equal to Hi divided by N. Here mention the W is equal to B1 B2 N into H L divided by N A dB. That means L is equal to L into A integral B1 B2 H dB. V core integral B1 B2 H dB, where V core AL represent volume of the core, the integral term represent the area, the energy transfer over one cycle of variations. W cycle is equal to V core, the closed integral of H into dB. V core into area of the BH loop, V core, that is equal to V core WH. Here mention the hysteresis loop diagram, where WH is equal to integral of H into dB, energy density in the core, the power loss the core due to hysteresis effect, BH equal to V core WHF, where F is the frequency of variation of the current I. It is difficult to evaluate area of the hysteresis loop because the BH characteristic is non-linear and multi-valued, and no simple mathematical expression can describe the loop. Electric company performed a large number of experiments, is used electrical machines. Approximately relation is area of BH loop is equal to K BH max, where B max is a maximum flux density in the range 1.5 to 2.5, and K is a constant empirically determined from the equations hysteresis losses. pH is equal to K, then flux density power N max F, where KH is constant whose value depends on the ferromaterial and the volume of the core. Thank you.